Okay. What's up? I'll give everybody a second to join. I think we're live. Let me double check here. Think we're live. Verdict. I believe the verdict is in. Diddy spoke and pleaded with the judge, begged for mercy, apologized to the victims, apologized to his family. And now I believe the verdict is in. Big time. Let me see. We're live here. Okay, good. And make sure we're live over here as well. All right. Okay, so 426, they're back. Judge says at the outset, I want you to understand, Mr. Combs, you're not being sentenced for acquitted conduct, but under 3553, I must consider many things. Mr. Combs, you are a self-made artist who has inspired community of color. We saw the video, the free game course in the MDC. The court hopes you continue to expand it. You are devoted to your family. The court, of course, considers the collateral consequences. The court has to consider all of your history here. A history of good works can't wash away the record in this case. You abused these women. You used that abuse to get your way. Freak-offs and hotel nights. The evidence of abuse is massive. I was sitting right there during the testimony. This was subjugation. That is the reality of what happened. These offenses irreparably harmed two women. You plied them with drugs. Why did it happen so long? You had the power and resources to keep it going. You were more than a John. A significant sentence is required to deter you. Oh, snap. You say you're sorry and you won't do it again. After Ms. Ventura's civil lawsuit was filed, after the video was public and the investigation started, you had a brutal hotel night with Jane, punched her in the head. Oh, man. Oh, no, it's not looking good. It's not looking good. There's a possibility he might have thought he was getting out today. That doesn't look like that's going to happen. Boy. Judge. How many years you guys thinking? I'd say I'm going to guess 5. That's going to be my guess. Let's see what else. It says here, Jane says he told her to take this pill. Do out there, what? Oh, maybe go out there. Go out there and suck his D. F him. I don't care. The court is not convinced this would not happen again. The court has considered the programs that are outweighed by the trial record in this case. It's not looking good for him. I see a lot of, okay, in the chat, 5, 7, 10, 25 years. Oh. It's not looking good, Diddy. Oh, that's going to be Diddy jumping over the counter. It's not looking good at all for Diddy. 10, 10, 5, 10 to 20 years. Sentencing guidelines say max 7.8. Oh, well, yeah, the prosecution wanted over the guidelines, I think. But yeah. Did it say that? Yeah. Karen says 6 years on Rumble. Exploitation and violence against women must be met with real accountability to promote respect for the law. The court reaches a few conclusions. 135 months would be more than necessary. Is that what how much is the Is that what the prosecution wanted? 135. 11 years? Yo! 11 years and 3 months. Ooh. And so we need the rest of this. Where's the rest of it? New Orleans lady said it needs to be longer. Oh, man. Diddy might be done for. Wow. Mm-mm. Would be more than necessary. And he's what, 55 now? A sentence over 11 years is not reasonable, even the probation department recommends a sentence less than half of that. But 14 months time served would not be sufficient. Mm. So he wants more than that. He's still maybe he'll come somewhere in the middle. Diddy. We got some stuff too to talk about after this. I have another stream ready to go after this. I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to schedule it. I'd like to redirect. Hmm. Yeah, one at a time. Okay, let's see. Here, the data shows a wide variety of sentences. Weighing all the relevant factors, the court determines that the sentences of 50 months of incarceration. Wow. 50 months. Hmm. Oh, what does that come out to? 4 years and 2 months. Still not too bad for him. He came out, I guess, somewhat on top still. Mm. Here, the data shows a wide variety of sentences. Weighing all the relevant factors, the court determines that the sentence is 50 months of incarceration. Yep. Wow, wow, wow. So, what do you guys think? Is that a W for him? Could have been worse. It's still bad for him, and but at the same time, because maybe he thought he was going to walk out of that shit. Mm. Wow. Mr. Agnifilo, and a recommendation were to serve the sentence. Agnifilo says, can we get back to you on Monday now that we know the sentence? He says, yes. So there's the verdict. 4 years, guys. 4 years. He's been how long? Is that with time served, though? What did you say now? Or without time served? Four years. So is time served or no? Because how long has he been locked up now? A year? He'll be out with 2 with programs. Maybe, right? They got programs there. Only 3.5 more years. I think for him it's a W. Let's see, Diddy. Wow.
Hey Mel, keep doing what you do.
Thank you, Desiree.
Everybody was high and a willing participant.
Oh, everybody was high, funking around. All right, I want to do another stream. Let me just see. Are they done for the day? Oh, wait. Okay, hold on. There's something else. Ah. The court imposes a $500,000 fine, or fine of $500,000, including to defray the cost of imprisonment. There's no restitution, but there is forfeiture as reflected in the order. There is a $5,000 fine under the statute and a special assessment, $200. Oh, that could be something. Diddy. Forfeiture. I think he came out good for him. He'll be out in a couple of years and can be with his family. It's still kind of a win for him, I guess, somewhat. Judge says, I want to speak to the strong woman who came forward. Miss Ventura and Jane, you've been through trauma we can't imagine. Miss Ventura said it was forced sex and degradation. I want to say we heard you. Really? I don't think they're happy with that sentence. Mm-mm-mm. I'd have walked out the courtroom. I ain't talking to you. Damn, these people crazy. It's Friday. Did they really raise? Hamas caved to Trump's demands? Let's see what else they're going to say before we start the new stream. Judge said you weren't just speaking to the jurors, but to the other victims. You stood up to power. It's not easy. Violence behind closed doors doesn't have to stay a secret forever. I know you still bear trauma, but you've taught us you don't have to stay a victim. And you have the victims nothing in return, Judge. Disappointing. I didn't see the chase last night. I heard it was really short. Was it good? You're the second person to ask me that. Mr. Judge. Oh, it was a rollover. Oh. Diddy.
Clear. The prosecution doesn't have grounds to appeal this. Oh, the judge said 11 years, gave 4. They can't fight this, right?
Correct. They can't. And I agree with you that it does seem like the judge was issuing a little bit of an apology to the women, to Cassie, to the victims for this sentence, which is an interesting point. I mean, the judge obviously knows that unlike most cases, this will be publicized one way or another. People will have very strong opinions about the fact that a 4-year sentence really calculates to basically like 2.5 more years in prison for Diddy, which does feel probably to the victims a little bit like a slap on the wrist. So I do think that that statement was necessary from the judge. I don't know that it's going to fix the feelings that Cassie and others may be feeling right now.
Joe, we have a question from Jane Elaine. The judge specifically mentioned that he exploited women, but that wasn't the charge. So does he have grounds to appeal and get the sentence overturned?
No, I don't think that he will. Again, there's a lot of crossover in terms of some of the things that occurred. There's an argument. This is a form of exploitation, transferring somebody across state lines, transporting them for purposes of prostitution. So I don't think that there will be grounds just because of the words that he used in this context. And again, there's a lot of gray area here in terms of the crossover between the crimes. There are some larger statements to be made. Not every statement that he made.
He got 4 years
in the confines of the trial of what he was tried and convicted of. So in other words, if he was to say, for instance, Diddy, you've done some bad things. Well, yeah, he has done some bad things, and he's talking generally about the fact that he's done some things that are reprehensible, etc. So not every word he's going to use. I think there's an argument that he did exploit women. I think that it is a form of exploitation to transport someone across state lines, etc. So there's not going to be this technical violation for using that word as an example.
You think about what he's about to go through here, Serena. By all accounts, the way that he described it in his letter, today in general, it was hell. I mean, he went through a year of hell in that MDC. No, no sympathy there, but you think about what he's going to go through now, maybe potentially another 3 years of that, whether it's there or another facility.
Also, the judge says, as Dr. King taught us, out of the mountain of despair, a stone of hope. Mr. Combs, your mom writes that you always have been a good son. That same power that enabled you to hurt these women, you could use to help. Combs sitting with his hands folded. Yeah, now is Trump going to come in and pardon him? Mr. Trump. Even though Diddy has talked crap about Trump in the past, So I don't know, but
than he's had at MDC. That being said, you know, obviously he's going to be isolated. He's not going to have his freedom. He's not going to have this publicity, you know, where he goes to court and everybody talks about him. So hopefully he'll have some time to reflect on all of this. Maybe he'll do some good back there. He'll help some fellow inmates, entertain them or whatever else it is. And then when he comes out, hopefully he'll be changed. But it does seem like quite a short period of time for him to be able to change behind the bars back there.
Judge Arun Subramanian just said this to Sean
court is
Combs,
adjourned. Adjourned.
He's likely in a dark place right
Okay, I'm going to start a new stream, guys, to talk about Portland, the protests, the arrests, the chaos, all that stuff. So, YouTube, I don't know if hopefully it doesn't end. We'll see. I'm going to try to start a new stream and, yeah, just hang on YouTube. Hopefully, I don't know. Rumble, I'm going to start it over. It's going to disconnect. YouTube, I hope it doesn't disconnect, but we'll see. But just check for my channel. Give me a minute.